Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Suella Braverman has stood up to be counted after what can frankly be described as disastrous election results by the Conservative Party. She has broke with the sort of line of unity that the party has been trying to push on people and said, enough's enough. We cannot absolve ourselves of the fact that it is a complete disaster and it is all down, of course, to one man. And she says it's time for Rishi Sunak to consider his position and go. Now, she's the first to say it, and she's quite a senior person who's saying it, and you can understand why. But she probably isn't alone in the feelings. You can guarantee that many within the party will be thinking the same. And it just needed the catalyst, I suppose, of Suella Braverman to stand up and say it. Perhaps now there'll be more whisperings or murmurs or actual calls for him to go. The time is right. The time is now. He's led them to a disastrous result. And of course, they don't want him to lead to another disastrous result in a general election. I think it's possibly far too late to save it. But they may, with a different leader, reduce the loss. Rishi Sunak is saying, we need time. We need time to show that the plan is working. Well, I don't know about you. I'm not aware of his plan. He's never come out and said what his plan is. He just seems to be making it up as he goes and pretending there's a plan, pretending the things he does, it's all part of some great big sort of gambit that if we do this and do this and do this and move the pieces on the chessboard, it will all end in victory. I just get the impression he's struggling. He's running from crisis to disaster to complete bugger up. And the polls seem to reflect this. The people of Britain who voted on Thursday seem to be much of that opinion that Sunak is not an option. It's not a viable option to run this country anymore. He shouldn't have been anyway. He wasn't elected in. Even the Tory party members rejected him. He only squeezed in after they backstabbed Boris and then backstabbed Liz Truss because the backroom boys desperately wanted Rishi Sunak and not Truss or Boris. Buyer's remorse much? I bet they're kind of regretting it now. I bet they're thinking, that probably wasn't the best move. But one only has to look at reality. Now, reality is that the Conservatives have lost 500 seats. They've lost mayors. They have failed to win the London election. All these things going wrong all at once, all so very, very quickly. And what happens? People reject it. The people in the backbenches look down from behind him as he speaks in Parliament and think, he's destroying my job. He's destroying my future. I am going to be without a seat at the next election. And so they'd love to get rid of him. They'd love to impose someone like, for example, Penny Mordaunt. But they can't. They don't have the balls. And now Suella has. And she said it's quite clear that he does not have what it takes to lead this country. He does not have what it takes to unite a party around him. And I think she's probably right. So is it time for him to go? Undoubtedly. Who can replace him? Probably Penny. Can't think of many more that have got the talent or the charm. But what's to do? Hey ho, it's up to the Tory party, of course. But I think now that Suella's come out and said it, that the momentum will be picked up. And I will not expect him to last too much longer. And I suspect, indeed, that many, many letters will be going in shortly. Thanks very much. Take care and goodbye. And if you can hear my dog in the background, it's because the horses have gone by and he doesn't like it. Okay, bye.